Hi, I'm Pete Todd. Welcome to this video series on moving First United Church of Oak Park to a new church management application called Realm. In this video, I will show you how to view and update your Realm profile. The Realm profile is where all kinds of information about you is stored. You are the owner of your profile information and can decide what it contains and who can see and edit it. We recommend that at a minimum your profile should have your address and contact information accurately entered and made available to everyone in the church. This video will demonstrate managing your Realm profile using Google Chrome on a computer. It is possible to edit your profile on Realm Connect if you want to try that on your own. If you are not logged into Realm yet, you will need to do so. Please follow the steps in the document titled Realm Login Training.docx or watch the YouTube video titled Realm Training-Logging In. If you need assistance, send an email to membership@firstunitedoakpark.com or call Heather at 708-386-5215 extension 100. Let's get started. So as I said, the first thing you've got to do is to log in. So in any computer browser, type in onrealm.org. And then it'll ask for your email and password. So the email I'm going to be using today is toddfamily@msn.com. And my password I'm going to type in this should all be familiar to you as you have already seen the login video or looked at the login documents and know how to get to this point. This is the first screen that will open up once you're logged in, and we are going to look at profiles. So the way to get into your profile is up in the right corner here where it has my name. I'm going to click the down arrow and choose My Profile. Alright, here is my profile. It's got a picture, my picture of it. I've got the buttons to edit profile, manage privacy, and this is the information that's in my profile. Shows my contact information, my family members, spouse, 2 children. I can add a family member at this point. The personal information, the only thing it shows from personal information is my birth date. Notice it does not have the year. It also shows the groups. It shows that I'm a leader of 2 groups and a member of multiple groups. I can click on these groups, as you can see. It will bring me right into the technology group where I can see the participants, any files that have been attached to this group, attendance, and miscellaneous information. To go back, I'm going to hit the back arrow so I get back to my profile. Now, if you see something that needs to be corrected, we need to go into Edit Profile. In the Edit Profile screen, notice there's this contact information. It groups it into 2 things, contact information and personal information. So we need to take a look at both of these and make sure they're correct. The other thing to notice is that there's a Save button. So if we make any changes at all, we have to hit Save or all the changes will not be stored. So the red dot means it's a required field. It's got my name, my address, all the different phone numbers, the email, This is important here, account email. So you know when you logged in, your ID it really is an email, and that's the way that Realm will communicate with you by default, is to send you email. So so this is an important one. You can change this to, if you don't like receiving the Realm information to this email, you can change it to a different email that you own. So for me, this is the one I like. I'm going to leave that alone. And there's social media. Notice there's no red star, so it's not required. I'm leaving it blank. And the last thing to note on this page is this little lock that says anyone. This lock describes the privacy. Who can see this information in the church? I have my privacy set to anyone, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later in this video, is how to adjust that and what are your options. So I'm not going to make any changes on my contact information, so I'm going to go now and look at my personal information. The personal information is the basics, is grouped in basics and details. The basics are your birthday, gender, marital status, and allergies. And your details is just one field, emergency contact with phone. You note that you put in your full birthday, including the year, in this screen, but what gets showed to the congregation members just your month and date. And again, notice that the privacy I have set to anyone can view. You can make your edits in here, and again, remember to press save. If you're not making any edits, then just hit cancel. Next thing I want to show is how to set the privacy. We can either press this button here, or we can go up to the down arrow next to my name. Both will bring you to the same screen. Managing account privacy for Peter Todd. So account privacy is who can see the information. There are, as you can see here, I can manage the privacy for my whole family since I'm the head of the household. I can change it for Audrey. I'm given a notice that I should be nice and ask Audrey if she wants me to change any of her permissions. Or my children. Notice that my child Jackson is not in the online directory, the Realm directory. And Lindsay also is not in the directory. And that is the way they want it. So we go back to my profile, and let's take a look at these options. So I've chosen to allow anyone in the church to see my profile information. I can check this option, which is leaders and group serving teams. So besides leaders, there is an item called serving teams in Realm that we'll talk more about. But if you were the leader of a group or a serving team, you'd be able to see my profile if I selected this one. If I selected this one, it would just be leaders. And then if I selected this one, users with permissions only, that's the pastors and the Realm administrators. So this one is a very small group of people who will be able to see your profile. Those are the four macro privacy privileges setting. If you want it to be more granular, you can select custom privacy, and here it gives you all the different fields of the information in your profile and allows you to change them one at a time. So my home address, if I right now I've got it set so anyone in the church can view it. I can hit this drop down arrow and see that, oh, maybe I only want the pastors and the Realm administrators to see that. I can select that. That's what users with permissions only means. And you can go through each one of these bits of profile data and select who you want to see this information. We recommend that you allow this to be viewed by anyone in the church, because that helps us as church members to communicate with each other. We want to be able to look up your phone number or your email and know information about you. So I recommend that you choose anyone in the church. And if you're going to have anyone in the church for all these, then you might as well just select this one here, anyone in the church. And anytime, if you made changes, make sure to hit the save. I'm going to hit cancel. And I'm going to check to make sure that I've talked about everything that I wanted to. Yes. I would, if you made changes, you pressed your save, just to be sure everything's stuck, I would hit the refresh button and make sure that all this information looks good before you log out. And again, to log out, go to this down arrow and press sign out. I hope that helped you understand how to view for accuracy your profile, make changes that you need, look at who's in your family. It's really important that you take the time to keep that profile accurate, as it will make the value of Realm, it'll make it greater, and it will also help us as congregation members stay in touch with each other. If you have any questions, you can send an email to membership@firstunitedoakpark.com or call Heather at 708-386-5215, extension 100. There's a couple of us who are monitoring this membership email, so we should get back to you pretty quick. And I hope you have a pleasant experience with Realm, and that's it for now.